pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. So they'll decline this and take the result. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again.
Yeah, here we go. Right in.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. I'm Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Trip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm BDE. Counting these notes like I'm MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft stuff, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped. It's so right. 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 It's so right.
Yeah, hey, down with my brothers. Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12. You wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go from Arlington. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Devontae Williams. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Ham Scatterboo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back. To the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Second and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
The run here with Devin Singletary. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
3rd and 10. Now a give, but here comes a reverse.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's done. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
10 yards on the pickup.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He's beyond midfield to the 45. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of... It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Yeah! Here we go, Riley! Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
I think at this point, Mike, he doesn't care whether they hand it to him, throw it to him. He just wants to be the guy with the ball in his hand when his team needs a big play, and he came through there with a big first.
1st and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. Plus to his right. He'll get rid of it. and completed. And he's in. What a try. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. He'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We are through 1. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On 1st down, Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up 3rd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. To the air once more is Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can,
and he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown, Giants.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On second down, it's Dak. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Yeah! There we go. Under. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here goes 46. On play action, here's Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They're indeed going for it, and the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
It's now second and 6 at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, here's first and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's got it at the 7. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough.
And he will dive into the end zone. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, Giants.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. We're going to 54. Why? Hey, kill. Hey, here we go. Hey, kill. A first down throw for Prescott. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
This one is caught by Turpin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Cowboys.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Prescott on first down. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They'll throw again. Dak. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
It's 2nd down.
They'll run with Tracy.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Third and short. Here's Dart. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks?
And he will score! Devontae Turpin, touchdown, Dallas.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, here is Dart. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Dart on first and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
We'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
On 2nd down, Dart forced out wide, and he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout and talk things over before 3rd down. Dart gonna throw it again. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Exiting the pocket right. This one is caught by Robinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Forced out wide. Now he takes off, and he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Dart going to tap this one forward. And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now it's Tracy looking to run. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
The 16-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then As they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First down, Prescott. That's into the hands of Lamb. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 4. Again, it's Blue. Finding room to the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the
So
Cowboys.
now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. To throw is Dart, moving outside, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Dart. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The march is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he will have a Giants first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. As a gain of 18.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Giants first down.
To the air once more is Dart. That is caught. It's Robinson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Great run there, but now the question becomes, when does the defense start using their timeouts? You typically want to use them on the plus side of the 2-minute warning. So we'll see ultimately how they choose to play this out as this game kind of winds down.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
A carry here for Tracy. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to even the score late. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Pistol now for Prescott. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flock. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
And just what a turn of events, Mike. You have the ball. You're thinking all we need to do is milk the clock, get into field goal range, and win this thing in regulation. But now after that turnover, you find yourself now back trailing, and I'm not sure there's enough time for them to come back.
A safe kick taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's 1st down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
And a good run there. He's going to get him 5 yards.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go again with Scatterby. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
A 7-yard gain. And the Giants first down. A gain of 7. First down, Giants.
Once again, it's Scatterboo. And will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a road win here for the Giants. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game.